As we take a look at this new legendary premium Chinese carrier, or CV, as the game would put it, I just want to note that there are several slots that you can actually put your own equipment and aircraft in. I'm only going to focus on what is locked during this review. Not really review, but just taking a look at it. So here is the stats. Of course, missiles, extra aircraft, helicopter is going to be relative to what you place. So I'm not going to focus on that too much. So here's the VTOL, what it is capable of doing. So for those that don't know, I set up my ships and boats relative to if it's Chinese, I'll put Chinese equipment, so on and so forth. Obviously, the number one distinguishing perk of this CV or carrier is the VTOL. It's like a couple of the other ships and boats that can launch their missiles out of range, which is going to be great for ranked when it clears for that. So here's the VTOL. As you see, it has several armaments, and it identifies and launches, and the missiles come from the actual CV itself, and of course from the VTOL. The VTOL actually has a nice little punch to it, and as we'll see in a second, that's actually a little demonstration of the anti-sub 45,000. Alright, so here's some online gameplay against real players. Again, I don't claim to be any pro player, but it makes a big difference when you're playing against real people as opposed to offline and bots and practice. So the big thing is the VTOL. The VTOL is what the strength of this carrier is, or CV. So this map is not the best to have helicopters or VTOLs or whatever to shoot from your primary ship. A lot of obstacles, but we'll give her a round, see what happens. You'll see throughout the game that there will be plenty of contacts. The VTOL itself actually does quite a bit of damage. Acts like a pretty good strike fighter for being a solo VTOL. Again, I'm not claiming to be any kind of pro player. It's just a practical gameplay. As Mike Tyson once said, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face. So I don't want to cut videos, try to make myself look like some kind of god player. It's just the raw play. Sometimes I do amazing, sometimes I do terrible. It is what it is. So it doesn't matter how you play as long as you have fun. Now, I had other aircraft and things I could have done during this game, but for this experience I just wanted to use the VTOL so that you got an idea on how exactly it worked. Obviously, you'll probably play a little bit different than I do, but get an idea on how it works, you can imagine how you would play yourself. So there's that.
Strike fighter resupplied. Ready for action.
Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this content, please shoot me a like. Help my channel grow. If you want to, share it. Have a good day.